website is deepstatemappingproject.com. And since I did prepare to show everyone a preview of my new map, I do want to show that really quickly. We'll not go through the whole thing, I promise. But I'm working on a new diagram. I consider it one of the major diagrams, which means it's a lot more detailed. I have some that are less detailed, some that are more detailed, but this one I'm working on is called the World Hierarchy Pyramid. It was originally called the Power Pyramid, but I've renamed it the World Hierarchy Pyramid. And you've probably seen these things before where it's like the general population on the bottom, the sheep, the cattle, and then, you go up through the government, the corporations, the secret societies, and then it gets to a point where there's a lot of debate. There's a lot of inconsistencies between different diagrams. Some saying certain factions are at the top. A lot of the diagrams that I had saved actually, because I'm becoming not just the map maker, but the map merger, because for a lot of these diagrams, I find every map that other people have made, and, I filter it through my own discernment and add in what's missing and then combine a lot of them together. And so this is really combining together a lot of different power pyramids all in one diagram. So it's kind of like the ultimate resource for understanding how power is structured in our planet. And so I guess I'll zoom in a little here. If I change the shape of this, is that changing for what you guys are seeing too?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, it goes through, like the bottom layer is basically the world that normies recognize. This is all that exists to the normies, with the highest level is like the UN. And then all this about the secret societies, which this includes all the hierarchy within Masonry, all the different levels of the Yorkish and Scottish Rite, and all the other different councils like Bilderberg Group happening behind the scenes, mafias and cartels, which are a big part of it. And then, everyone in a secret society has a spiritual belief system that's really guiding them on a more fundamental level. So this is the spiritual section of the priesthoods and the bloodlines, which influence the belief ideologies of everyone in secret societies. And then all these belief systems and ideologies are ultimately controlled by, I would say, extraterrestrials, off-worlders, and extra-dimensional entities. And so that's a whole section for them. And then so from the perspective of a lot of the different reference diagrams I was looking at, it probably ends here. It goes from like the Queen of England to Satan, and then that's it. But I kind of wanted to take it all the way, and I wanted to include some of the light in this, so it's not all like darkness ruling our planet, that there is a light force at the very top of the universe, which is obviously what we consider God. Other people call it Supreme Being, Prime Creator, a lot of different names for it. And so that's why we go all the way to the top. And I've kind of infused in some of my downloads and journeys involving what I call chessboard world, and the idea that this is all kind of a simulation or a game that we have agreed to be a part of and to play and to see if we can win or not. And so that's what the chessboard is, like coming out of space on top. And then to the left, we have the Gnostic mythos hierarchy diagram, which I actually previously created for my deity chart packet, but I've sort of reworked it to be a part of this map. And then the pre-rebellion hierarchy and the Dark Kingdom hierarchy on the right. And so this is coming along, but I sorry I put the watermark all over it with my deep state mapping project, but I don't want people saving this and sharing it yet because it's not done yet. And the information is almost 100% done. But my next phase will be to take all of this from Adobe Illustrator into Adobe Photoshop, and I'm going to be adding a lot more texture. And, like this pyramid's going to have like bricks on it, and the sky's going to look better. And chessboard world, I'm actually working with another artist to create like a 3D rendering of this sort of chess thing going on at the top. Like this is just kind of like a maquette. And so it's got a ways to go, but it's really coming along, and I'm really excited about it. And so you'll find that eventually at deepstatemappingproject.com. And currently you'll find all my other diagrams like the Q web, Cult of Baal Healing Web, as posters, flyers. Our most popular product is called the Intel Packet, which is a special custom folder containing all of our most important diagrams. And so check it all out and subscribe to my newsletter as well.
That's
Yes,
really
please do.
awesome. So they can find you at hy.page/DSMP Nexus, right?
Yeah, that's basically my link tree.
Okay.
Correct.
So all of your links are in there. So we
And
have
the
that in the
first link is the
description.
store, and then the next couple of links, I'm not sure, but you'll find New Templars on there as well, which is my main Rumble channel where I make videos talking about different esoteric topics and deep dives into maps as well as current events. So New Templars on Rumble and Deep State Mapping Project on the web. And thank you guys so much for having me on. It's always great to catch up with you.
Same there, Dylan.
He could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah. Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people.